Igniters. It's me again, Max. My mum is doing the Ignite spot this week, and she managed to find a Bible reading that's about running. I love running, so she said that I could read it. It's from Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1, and it says, "So we have many people of faith around us. Their lives tell us what faith means. So let us run the race that is before us and never give up." Now over to you, Mum.
Thanks, Max. Hi everyone, it's me, Hannah. Now, don't tell Max, but I didn't actually choose that Bible reading because it's about running. I chose it because it's about all of the people who God puts in our lives that can help us be a little bit more like him. I don't know if you noticed, but yesterday was Halloween. The day after Halloween is a special day in the church called All Saints' Day, and it's a time where we can say thank you to God for all of the people who believed in Jesus before us and who've helped us to learn a little bit more about how to be a Christian. You might have heard of some of the saints in the Bible like Mary, Matthew or Peter, but did you know that anybody who believes in Jesus is a saint too? I don't know about you, but I'm really missing some of the saints that I normally meet at the army on a Sunday. Have you ever seen a quilt? This one is Poppy's doll's quilt and her grandma Dorita made it for her. It's got lots of different pieces of fabric all joined together to make one big snuggly quilt. Now all of the pieces of fabric in this quilt are lovely, but Dorita bought them in a shop. Some quilts are made from special pieces of fabric, which remind us of special times. If you want to read a book about it, there's a great one called The Keeping Quilt, about a family that made their own quilt from special pieces of clothing. Since quilts can be a really good way to help us remember things, I thought it might be nice if we made our own keeping quilt this week. There are lots of people in our church who helped us to learn more about Jesus. Me and Max were thinking about ours. This one is my dad. My dad helped me to learn lots about Jesus, and I drew his picture onto a piece of fabric. Max did the same. Can you see who it is? Max drew Becky, because Becky helps him to learn all about Jesus in kids' church at the army all the time and through all the lovely videos that she's made for our Ignite online. It would be great if you could add somebody to a quilt piece. I've popped some in the post for you and they should be arriving in the next week. You could draw somebody from our church who's helped you to think about Jesus a bit more. It could be someone from your family that you're missing who helps you to read Bible stories, or anybody really who helps you to become a little bit more like Jesus. If you send it back to me, then we can make a giant keeping quilt to remind us how important we all are to each other, even in this really strange year. Have a great week, Igniters, and remember to thank God for all of the saints that he's given us to teach us more about him. Bye!